Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. What's popping, guys? Welcome to ZeerTalks and welcome to the match preview for FC Bayern München versus Bayern Leverkusen. Now, I have to say, over the past few years, this game has been actually very big. Probably one of the biggest games in Germany over the past few years. Not even going to cap. I mean, especially the fact that they went unbeaten and won the league. Then last season, they gave us a run for their money a little bit, only for us to ruin it with a draw at their ground, 0-0. They can hold that. And then beating them. Actually, I haven't beating them. Beating was an understatement. Destroying them in the UEFA Champagne League. The bigger German clubs showed what it's like to compete there. But anyway, that's the reason why I'm not the biggest fan of Xabi Alonso. Just that game alone proves my point a little bit. But, hey, guys, listen, that's besides the point. Because now they have Humland after, Ten Hag getting sacked from 2 games and 2 games without a win. So, listen, I say we talk more after I tell you the following, guys. Exactly what you need to do, at least. Subscribe, like, comment your way, press alarm bells, share. You know what I mean? Do all that type of stuff. Check socials, of course. And inshallah, you're well, wherever you may be. Now, I also would like you to say, go get your popcorn, go get your beverages, snacks, whatever it is. Just enjoy the preview, innit? Just enjoy it. But, yeah, listen, this game, I'm not going to lie, it should be more comfortable than before. However, it's still going to be difficult because they still have some players that could cause damage. Now, despite me saying that, though, we are unbeaten. 14 wins in a row. Put some respect on FC Bayern München. You know what I'm saying? We say Pakmas and then we will get the job done 14 times. Soon to be 15. Anyway, this is what it looks like right now. But fuck these ads, man. Stop seeing this ad. Not interested. I'm really not interested. But anyway, obviously, we had Ulrich playing, but it's going to be Manuel Neuer, Konrad Leimer, Ta, Upa, Boy. I actually think this could be our back. Actually, no, Stanisic will be back because obviously he played in the DFB Pokal game and he come off the bench against Borussia Mönchengladbach. You know what I mean? Obviously you have Kimmich, Pavlovic, or you have Bischoff or Goretzka. I actually think these two must be starting. But then again, we have Paris Saint-Germain. So I don't know how that's going to work. Maybe if we start both of them and then if the game gets comfortable, sub off maybe Pavlovic is maybe the way to go. Or like what company has been doing maybe is he brings Goretzka on and then maybe Pavlo plays in that 10 role. You know what I mean? Which, by the way, this lineup is inaccurate because why is Diaz putting the 10? Sofa scores fraudulent. Diaz usually plays here and Gnabry plays here. Yeah, this is fraudulent already, bro. Already fraudulent. Look at these frauds, man. You know what I mean? And at times he will occupy this space, can occupy this space. These two stay in their wings. Bruv, it is one of them. Olize would go with free roam, but that depends who plays with it. If it's Lenny G, bro, then maybe. But yeah, it is what it is. Anyway, these players, for the most part, they usually occupy whatever position is free. You know what I mean? Like, that's how it works. And that's why we've been doing so well. Overloading midfields. If one area in defense is not, is open up, pause. Yeah, if it's basically there's nobody there, somebody will occupy. You know the rest. Let's look at Bayer Leverkusen, though. So, Leverkusen, or as I like to call them, Neverkusen. So, they have Flecken in goal. I don't really rate him like that, I'll be real. The few times I've watched Leverkusen, he's been mid. Absolutely mid. You know what I mean? By the way, even against... Was it him that played against PSG? Because if so, he was utterly... Yeah, he was shit, bro. Yeah, I'm not even like... Was it him that played against PSG, bro? We need to fact check this. Yeah? It was him. Yeah, he was shit. He was shit. Yeah, I mean, because I saw the goals PSG, so yeah, he was shit. Some of them were good goals, but like some of them he was savable. Anyway, you have Tapsoba. I don't really rate him like that. I actually thought when there was Jonathan Tah, Hincapié, and him, he was the worst of the three. And I know people will be like, well, Jonathan Tah, slow, runs like a truck, blah, 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 blah. But Jonathan Tah, when he's on it, is actually not as bad as people make out. I'm not joking, bro. Anyways, I thought the best one was Hincapié, to be quite frank and honest. I thought Hincapié was the smarter one. He's quick. He's aerially sound. Good on the ball. Like, that guy was more of a complete package. is what I'm trying to say. He's more of a bozo. I mean, he can be a bozo too at the time, but yeah, whatever, bro. Because obviously now he's playing against his former club, innit? Kwanzaa was at Liverpool, now is with Leverkusen. Not been great. Not been that great. Bade has been all right, to be fair. I mean, he's been all right at the back. Kwanzaa's not been at his best, I'll be honest. Actually, I don't even want to say at his best. He hasn't been that good. Like, this guy has not been that great. This guy has not been great. This guy's been okay. You know what I mean? And then obviously you have the midfield now that they're playing. Garcia's actually stepped up this season. I actually think Garcia has stepped up this season. It's ridiculous. Yeah. This Grimaldo brother has been one of their better performing players this season. Absolutely unreal. And you know one thing that's dangerous about Grimaldo as well? Grimaldo is very dangerous with set piece. I do not want to give them a set piece. I don't want to give him a free kick or a penalty. Because if that happens, guess what? I know he's scoring. This Grimaldo brother is dangerous. But then again, up another penalty take could be Patrick Schick. Not free kicks. Free kicks is obviously going to be Grimaldo, like lockdown. But this brother, though, he I'm not going to lie, he's so underrated. I hate the fact that he's a shithouse, but I do have to say, this guy is so underrated as a finisher. It's ridiculous. There's a reason why Leverkusen under Alonso were scoring a lot of last-minute winners. This fucking... I don't like this guy, bro. Yeah? If it was in my team as backup, I'd enjoy him, but he's against me, bro, so I can't enjoy it. You know what I mean? And then Hoffman, Poku, I don't think that's their starting guys. I know they play Tella. They're this Cameroonian brother. What's that brother's name, bro? We need to fact-check this guy's name, bro. They have, what was his name, bro? I already forgot his name, bro. Is he one of the guys that's injured? Is he in the injury list? Starts with a K. Oh, yeah, they also have Lucas Vasquez. He's a fraud. That brother's a fraud. They have Malik Tillman. When he's been playing, he's been okay. Palacios is a shithouse. He's going to be missing. Tape. Vasquez is doubtful. Ezekiel Fernet, by the way. That guy, if he was to play, I would have been annoyed because this brother is a shithouse. And you know how I know he's a shithouse? Not from watching him in the Bundesliga, from watching him in the Saudi Pro League. This brother, I remember like it was yesterday, in the Kings Cup final against Al Ittihad, the idiot decided to get himself sent off, bro. Like, this guy is an absolute shithouse, bro. So, you know what? Part of me is glad, but not glad that he's missing because this brother, bro, boy. Listen, he's one of those ones. If he has a good day, long. If he has a bad day, amazing. You know what I mean? It's like Andrej, basically. Nathan Tella's missing. Interesting. But yeah, what's that brother? We're kind of deflecting, man. What's that brother? Is it him? No, not Ernest Poku. No, not him. Not Hoffman, obviously. And then they have Arthur playing on that side. Yeah, but yeah, man. What was that brother's name, bro? Like, I actually forgot. What was his brother's name, bro? He was playing in the and they have Terrier as well. Oh, Christian Kofane. He's been pretty good, man. He's been pretty good whenever he has played. So that's the brother. So yeah, that's all I had to talk about in regards to Bayer Leverkusen and Bayern München. Obviously, our missing players are the usuals: the Musiala, Ito, Davies, Costani, and Gnabry's back. You get what I'm saying? So yeah, it'll be interesting to see who they play. Obviously, they are fifth. They've drawn, then won. Then we've won every single bit of our games. We got maximum points. They are on 17. Is there a way I can look at the full standings? Or is this... How can I check out the full... Oh, wait, standings. So this is the table at the moment. 24 points. Then you have Leipzig 19... Stuttgart 18, Borussia Dortmund 17, Leverkusen 17 as well. And Borussia Dortmund played today against Augsburg. If I'm staying at home, I might hate watch their game. However, I'm not sure if I'm going to be home by then. So stay tuned, guys. Stay tuned. But Leverkusen 17. So if they get the result against us, that could help them push up in the table, depending on what happens in their games. So, yeah. Anyway, I say we get to the lineup section now. Though. Listen, looking at this, like, realistically speaking, we just need to get keep on doing what we're doing. Be wary of their midfield. I actually think their midfield can be annoying to play against. And also, Grimaldo will be a jarring one to play against because Grimaldo is going to play on the side of a right back. I think Konrad Laimer has to play in right back that game. That game, he has to play right back because we need him and Ulize to be locking up together. And on top of that, or like linking up and all that stuff, or understanding one another. And on top of that, we need Konrad Laimer and Upamecano to be dealing with this guy. This guy's going to be jarring, bro. Absolutely jarring, bro. Yeah, Kimmich needs to be on it as well, bro. Yeah, because he's going to be one of the extra man in the back when we have the possession. So, in case we go off possession. So, listen, it'll be one of them ones. But I haven't seen the press conferences or anything like that, so I don't know what's going on in that regard. I just say we jump into the lineups, really. Because I didn't even prepare a lineup. I think we'll just go. I think we'll just talk as we go in it on what I think we should be playing. And now we do have to keep in mind, though, guys, when we're doing this, we have PSG to consider. Yeah, PSG is going to be the biggest game of our season so far. Yeah, they're champions of Europe. They're one of the better performing teams alongside ourselves. So we have to be very considerate when doing this. Right now, obviously, fuck off. Now in goal. No brainer. Yeah, although big up Orbich. Yeah, but come on now. Your time's up. Yeah, Neuer, you're back in goal. Right back, I already told y'all. Laimer. Yeah, Grimaldo's going to be playing on his side. We need the best of the best right now. Yeah, and he's been playing one of the best of the best at the moment. You get me? Now, who do I go for left back? So we have actually no, never mind. Stanisic, lockdown. Just lock it down. Lock that in. Yeah, lock that in. Big up Bayern buddies. Yeah, lock that in. Yeah. And then I'd play Jonathan Tah because obviously he has the understanding of Bayer Leverkusen, like you get me. And then I would play Upa. No brainer. Yeah. Now we go to midfield. Come on now. Kimmich. But now my question is who plays next to him? Because I don't want injuries heading into PSG. Like, that's my thing. You know what I mean? Do I play Goretzka? Should I do it? You know what? You guys are going to call me crazy. Yeah? And keep in mind, we're playing against a physical-ish midfield. I say we play Goretzka. Yeah, because you might need to understand something. We have PSG. I'm not trying to injure Pavlovic. I'll be really honest. So I'll play Goretzka. But if he plays Pavlovic, all right, just make sure he doesn't get injured, please. That's all I ask. And if we're comfortable, sub the brother off. That's all I'm going to have to say. And then, obviously, you can play Gnabry, no problem. Whoop-de-doo, no problem. Gnabry, Ulize, Diaz, and what. But I will say this, though. Company is going to have to make substitutions in the second half. He really will have to do that. And Diaz, by the way, can you please step up? Yeah, it's all good getting an assist and a goal in the Pokal, but boy, I mean, if I'm being quite frank and honest, that was mid. Yeah, that was mid. Other than the goal and assist, you were annoying to watch. Like, honest to God. So, and obviously Kane up top, he's doing his thing. I'm glad that he's back in form against Köln because the 2 games prior against Club Brugge and Gladbach, he was a bit iffy. So, yeah, this is my lineup. Again, Neuer, Laimer, Stanisic, Tah, Upa, Goretzka, Kimmich, Ulize, Gnabry, Diaz, and Harold, Kane. So, yeah, man. Second half, obviously bring the likes of Carl. You know what I mean? Who else? If you have to sub off Kane and bring Jackson, fuck it. Not like I'm the biggest fan, but bring him on. Whatever. Just because I'm going to be quite honest. I don't want injuries heading into PSG. That's going to be the biggest game of our season. But listen, Leverkusen, they'll still give us a run for their money. You know what I mean? I already talked about a few players earlier on. They're 5th. Ever since Humland come on, they've gotten better results. I mean, they beaten the likes of Mainz. Actually, I know Mainz they won 40 because that's the game I watched. Who else did they beat? They beaten Freiburg 2-0 last game. The goal scorer was Poku and Tapsoba. They won against Union Berlin And who else did they win? They drew against PSV in the Champions League. They beat Shea Pauli. Drew against Borussia Mönchengladbach 2-all to Copenhagen. So yeah, the first game was against Frankfurt. Yeah, and won. See, so like they've gotten wins ever since. You know what I mean, in the league. So I would take them seriously a little bit, but like I do think we should be more comfortable than the previous years, previous 2 years at least. So listen, I think at the end of this game, I think we win, and I'm gonna go for a very decent scoreline. I think we win this game by 4-2. I think they get 2 goals. I actually think one of them will be a set piece goal. That Grimaldo brother fears me on free kicks. I'm telling you right now, do not even dare give a free kick to Grimaldo in a dangerous area. That brother on free kicks is probably one of the best I've seen in today's football, bro. Like, obviously not all times or anything like that, but in today's game, bro, him at free kicks is deadly, bro. Absolutely deadly. Do not give him a free kick by any means necessary. You give him that free kick, and yeah, it's long. So, yeah, listen, you guys know exactly what to do. Subscribe, like, comment your way, press alarm bells, go check socials, share, and inshallah, wherever you are. Let me know what your thoughts are, your predictions in the comment section down below as well. And yeah, man, until then, Mia San Mia, Pak Mas. You know what I mean? And yeah, man, until then, take care. See y'all later.